Hello everyone and welcome back. When it comes to the Baker Act, one of the questions that we seem to see quite a bit of is when a family calls us, and it's typically where they have waited several days. The facility may even have already filed a petition for placement, which means that they are now seeking to extend their loved one's detention anywhere from 0 to the next 6 months. And they call us and say, okay, we'd like to hire you. Great, we'd love to help you, and based on what you've told us, we think that we can. And they say, well, how long does it typically take to get somebody out? So the average time, based on, I think at this point, 600 plus cases having been successfully handled, the average time is 1 to 2 days. Okay, that's the average time. Sometimes it's the same day, depending if we file early in the morning. Sometimes it's the same day, and sometimes it drags on for 4 or 5 days. Why would it drag on for 4 or 5 days? Well, because the facility has decided they want to fight. And 99 times out of 100, the reason the facility is keeping your loved one to start with is because there's health insurance involved. And this is how they make money. And so the family says to us, well, I want my loved one out today. Well, you know what? I want your loved one out today, especially as I've had a loved one Baker acted and I was there when it went down. So I get it. I know what this feels like. And they say, well, if, we want a promise, we want a guarantee. And so let me talk about that because it's something I hear quite a bit. First of all, the Florida bar would discipline any lawyer anywhere in the state of Florida who gave a promise or a guarantee. We are strictly prohibited from doing that. And while I would love to help you, I'm not an independently wealthy guy, so if I don't sell legal services, well, I don't get to put food on the table for my family, and neither does anybody else in my office because they rely on us to help them to feed their families too. It's part of what we do, right? It's part of growing a law firm business and taking care of people. And if the Florida bar was to take my license away, well, I wouldn't be able to do any of that. So we're strictly prohibited from doing that. And frankly, any lawyer who does that, you should run away from. It's completely unethical to do that. But more importantly, I don't have a crystal ball. My team doesn't have a crystal ball. I know roughly how long it takes. And trust me, I want your loved one out as quickly as possible. There's no financial motive for me to drag this on 4 or 5 days. There's no moral incentive for me to make you guys suffer, make your loved one suffer for another 4 or 5 days. I want your loved one out as soon as I possibly can so I can end this nightmare. And so, that's how it works. It's typically a 1 to 2 day process. Sometimes it's the same day, even on the weekends. I just got somebody out that actually hired us on a Friday, I think it was a Friday evening, and they were out Saturday morning. But it's not every case. Okay, so if you call and you ask for a guarantee or a promise, we're going to tell you we just simply can't give it. I'm going to tell you honestly, my team's going to tell you honestly what you can expect. And if that works for you, great. We would love to help you. If it doesn't, I completely understand. Maybe we're just not the right law firm for you. And perhaps there's, somebody else out there who's willing to put their neck on the line and make you a guarantee or a promise they can't possibly keep. If only because they don't have a crystal ball. So I wanted to make that video. I'm a straight shooter. I'll always tell you the facts as they are in the real world. So I appreciate you tuning in. I would love a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.